Hello and welcome to this week's Get Clued Up. My name is Hattie. I'm your president of the Students' Union, and today with me I have our full sabbatic officer team. We're very excited to speak to you. So we're just going to give you a bit of an idea about what we are as a Students' Union, who we are as officers, what we do, kind of what the point of a Students' Union is, just to get you clued up, really. Cool. Let's get going. So, as you may or may not know, Students' Union, as soon as you enrol at the university, so now you've enrolled as a South Bank student, you are automatically a member of a Students' Union. Hey, congratulations. So the whole point about the Students' Union is that it's yours. You are the owner of the Students' Union. You can set the agenda, you can set policies, you can do whatever you want, run a campaign, and that's kind of how we've all ended up in our roles. We're all students at South Bank, and we've all run to be in elections, and we are now in our roles full time. That's it. Students' Union, students run it, students own it. That's you. Cool. So as I've said, we're your elected officers. There are also multiple part-time officer positions as well, so you can check those all out on the website. So first off, a little bit about me. Skip. So I'm your president. My name is Hattie. Hello, nice to meet you. And I came to South Bank in 2016 to study politics. I was really interested in just moving to London, basically getting out of where I was from. And I thought coming to do politics at London is the thing that makes the most sense to me. So that's what I did. I came to an open day at South Bank and I loved it. And there was free popcorn and people were really friendly. And I was like, this is the one for me. So when I came and became a student, I threw myself right in. I got involved. I joined sports teams to help make friends. And that gave me leadership skills. I also became a course rep. So I represented my course mates and all of our issues to our course leaders and directors and tutors and stuff like that. And then in my second year, I ran to be a part-time officer. So I represented all of the sports teams and our views and what we'd like and how we needed the Students' Union to work with us and for us, as well as external projects and things like varsity and awards and all that fun stuff. So my manifesto when I ran to be your president and what I've achieved is we've got a brand new Students' Union. So we've got lots of rebranded lovely things visually. We've got a whole new program of events and activities. The way that we do things has completely changed. Staff members are new and exciting, and hopefully the team of staff at the Students' Union looks like you and you feel really comfortable coming to us and talking about your issues. Also this year I've worked with the university to bring in personal tutors for all first year students, because we know that this year is going to be really hard and it has been difficult, and hopefully having that one-on-one point of contact with a staff member has been really helpful for you. And also there's been lots of stuff going on at the university, so I've been at most of those meetings, sometimes boring, sometimes really exciting, just feeding in student voice and opinion into those spaces. So a bit more about my role is that I represent you at national level as well. So when South Bank goes to conferences with the NUS, or I can be the spokesperson to press or even to government about students at South Bank and what projects do work for us. I'm also working on quality of teaching and lots of campus development projects that South Bank's doing at the moment. That's a real quick whistle-stop tour of who I am and what I do. And one thing that I wish I knew when I started at South Bank is that literally everyone's nervous about starting university. If you're new here or if you're in your second or third year and haven't really gotten involved in things yet, just know that it's not just you. You're not the only one feeling that way. Don't be afraid to reach out to people on group chats or through MS Teams, or just reaching out to people in sports teams and societies. Everyone's super duper friendly. And that's kind of what I did and how I've become comfortable in my time here at South Bank. Enough about me, on to Rabbi.
Thank you very much, Hattie. So my name is Rabbi. I'm the Vice President of Education and the Deputy President at South Bank Students' Union. So I was a student and I was the student at Learn South Bank University and studying accounting and finance. And I live in my private accommodation, and I come to London South Bank University to fulfill my dream and enjoy the multicultural experience of London, one of which is one of the top cities in the world. And so I got involved with the London South Bank Students' Union by being elected as a part-time student officer, which my role was to represent all the international students. And also I was the course chair for 3 years in a row for my course, and also being a member of several societies like Bangladeshi societies, which ours are actually from, and then others societies like Islamic societies, Indian societies, Pakistani Bollywood, so many societies we have got at LSB, more than 60 plus societies at South Bank. So yeah, when I ran the election, my key manifesto points was to achieve a proper lecture capture policy for the students, which will ensure students to view their classes, which will make sure like all the lectures got captured and will be uploaded, by which you guys will be able to see which is achieved, and you guys will be able to have that in next semester. And also make sure like every single student get the opportunity to have a personal tutor with whom they can share their experience and raise any issues or concerns. And also student friendly culture programs where you can become a course lead, where you can become a student leader and represent your student groups. So also as we have been passing through difficult times, like these lockdowns and so many other things happening in the university, so I tried my best to get a note action policy, as like my other colleagues like Hattie and Ferdous, which has ensured our students safety, which has ensured a safety net for our students' grade. And also I have been working with the university to make sure every single student, every one of you guys get all those academic supports you need, and also so many other things. And also the last thing I would say, like I wish I knew, like union, you student union has all the answers and support you are looking for, like advice services and like society information. Once you get involved in leaderships, wants to represent your classmates or course-mates or anyone, so any support you need, you can get involved with us, and we have got all the answers. You student union have got all the answers. So yeah, that is a brief info about me. I would like to pass to Ferdous now. Thank you.
Thank you, Rabbi and Hattie. Hi everyone. My name is Ferdous, and I'm the Vice President of Welfare and Equalities at the Students Union. So I'm a law student. Like Rabbi, I'm an international student as well. I live in North London currently, and I always wanted to get out of my comfort zone, and this is why I decided to study at London Southwark University, far, far away from my home country. So I joined with the student union by different societies, and I was also a student trustee. And this is how I was active with the student union, and I was also a member of the law society. And this is how I got in the chance to know more about leadership skill and engagement with the student. As a part of my manifesto point from my election, so far I have achieved the placement at the SU Advice Service, where a law student can do work placement as a part of their core module. I have also done some awareness campaign like Islamophobia, and some more campaigns are coming. Also, I'm always try my best to fed student voice in different university projects, and also I work more closely with accommodation as a part of my role. And just for your information, recently the university has agreed that from this semester they will provide free sanitary product to the students whenever they all will be back to campus. And for some of my upcoming projects is decolonizing education, which can be a campaign, and the activities that we are planning to do with our other sabbatical officer. Always trying my best to represent international student needs at the national level, such as Hattie mentioned about NUS. As a student, I always wish that I knew that a BAME international student can get equal support where they were at the campus and they were with the student union. Now, I want to pass it to Swell.
Unmute myself. Hi everyone, my name is Joel. I'm the Vice President of Activities and Employability here at South Bank Students Union. I studied for my degree was BA in Visual Effects in Film and TV. Did that for 3 years. I lived in accommodation in McLaren for all 3 of those years. Had a hell of an experience there. And I wanted to experience a more fast, more exciting pace of life than this sleepy place in Wales I'm from called Pembrokeshire. And yeah, it definitely followed through on that. It's a complete contrast in surroundings, which was the appeal of coming to London, as well as Rabbi mentioned it being such a multicultural hub of just activity and adventure and things like that that just really appealed to me. My journey with the Students' Union started hosting a weekly pub quiz from the second semester of year one right up until this position I'm in now. I was a course rep for 3 years, and I worked as part-time, which is the pub quiz job, as the events host for the Students' Union. And then that is when I decided to run in the elections, and here I am. My manifesto for this year is an engaging online event scheduled despite COVID. So although everything's online and there's no face-to-face activity, I want the student experience outside the classroom to be as engaging as it can be in these times. I'm currently in part of the team that's setting up new academic societies. We're getting in touch with lots of courses and course directors and getting that things going. I think we've had 5 already this year set up, which is amazing. So if you want to find out more about that, get in touch with us. And then also increased support for cultural and religious societies hosting events. This is sort of we're all about equality and diversity here on campus, and we want that to be shown in our event schedule, and that's why sort of creating a support network for the cultural and religious societies to get these events going is important. These are just some of my manifesto points, and I'd like to point out that all of our manifesto points for each officer can be seen on the Students' Union website. That's southbank.su under your officers page. And yeah, so I want to create a more engaging extracurricular student experience. So more sports and more society, because that's what I look after. I'm a firm believer in your time outside of the classroom dictates whether you enjoy it inside the classroom. And so my role as Vice President of Activities, I look after that student experience, the extracurricular student experience, so to speak. And yeah, that's pretty much it for me. I wish I knew about the support and the advice the union offers from day one. This is, gospel, coming to university, not knowing much about or what a students' union is. And if I knew then what I know now, I would have made so many more advances on my education because of the advice, because of the services the students' union has to offer. Many of you would have come to university thinking, these students' unions is just kind of there as a hub on campus to give out freebies and host freshers. No, we're not. Full of many other things, which we are going to discuss in this presentation, which leads us nicely onto the next points.
Great, thanks everyone. So now you know a bit about us. Now, what do we actually do? Great question. What do we do from day to day? Something that people ask me a lot. So essentially, you as a student, you have a voice. That might seem quite obvious, but at the moment it's been more important than ever that you know who to speak to, where to go, and how to raise issues and queries that you have. So you tell us who are your representatives about an issue that you're having. We'll raise it, we'll track it, we'll do anything that we can to make sure that your issue is resolved, because you deserve to have the best time here as possible. You're paying to be here as a customer, some would argue, and you should be getting the service that you deserve or what you signed up to get. So you tell us an issue, we represent you, and we come to an agreement with the university on what should be done about it, or what issues can be done to resolve it, or something that can be done to fix it. That kind of idea. So you tell us, we raise the issue, we represent you, we come into an agreement with the university. And this is all because you deserve the best time possible. We know that students at Southbank have come here to do something, to get your degree so that you can better yourself in life and have the best time possible. Like, coming to Southbank is usually because you want to do something with your degree, not just because you come and feel like reading poetry for 3 years, which is nice for some people. But yeah, we know that you want to learn your real practical skills. And if you feel like you're not getting that, you're not getting the experience that you deserve, then you should come and tell us and we'll fix it, basically. Free membership for all that doesn't sound too bad, does it? Great. Joel, what else do we do?
So we are here for a number of different reasons. What we do is it varies, and there are split up into different sections, divisions, or I always struggle to find the right word to call them. I'd say branches of the Students' Union. So, for example, the 3 here we have on screen, activities, this is what comes under my sort of remit, is student societies and sports teams. These are open to everyone and anyone that studies here at Southbank, and they're a really engaging experience. They're a way to meet people outside of your course and your cohort. They are a way to fill up your calendar with fun and engaging activities, to stay active and busy, especially when coming to university and you find yourself in the university calendar that can be repetitive week in, week out. Not to say the content's boring, but just repetitive. Throwing in these different activities and events really mixes things up. You've got something to look forward to on the weekends, such as game days. You've got different events, night times, albeit now in a much more reserved state of affairs, being online and not face-to-face. But in the future, hopefully the next year, things will return to some sort of normality. We've got sports team societies. They are available on our website. You can check out all of them there, southbank.su. There'll be a banner appearing on screen momentarily. And that's where you can find out all the information about sports teams and societies, how much it costs to join them. That's where you join them, and loads of different activities and events. And yeah, our weekly engaging events calendar program is ever changing, ever evolving, really designed to pique your interest here at South Bank and make it feel like there is an engaging atmosphere here. For example, this is one of them, Get Clued Up sessions. These are run weekly of different topics. This one is about your Students' Union, as you already know. And we've also got sort of Netflix parties, Hangouts, all of that is available on our website. These three things are important to make the most of your time here at South Bank, especially now when there is no current face-to-face learning. It's going to give you some sense of normality, meeting these student groups outside of your courses, outside of your cohort, getting to know them, and really, rinsing every penny that you can out of this degree and having one hell of a student experience here. Cool. Rabbi.
Thank you, Joel. Yeah, I think, Joel, you talked so many things, which is like our students will find so much helpful, because yeah, definitely we need to find our students like how they can get involved with outside of their classroom with their friends. It was really helpful. So yeah, if you inside, as Joel was talking about, like what we do outside of the classroom, yeah, definitely inside of the classrooms, and also regarding your academic interest, we have got a course program, which is actually to make sure to make sure like you become a leader, or if you have got any interest to become a student leader, or you want to represent your student group, you want to raise your voice. This is a platform where you can get involved, and you can represent your groups, represent your classroom. So we have got Coaster Forum, which is which normally we normally do election process in the Coaster program, which normally happens in the beginning of every academic year. So whereas your course directors or maybe someone from the student union will come to your class and definitely gonna have a give you guys information more about like what is Coaster program and what you can get from the Coaster programs. And so there will be an election in the beginning of every academic every semester, in the beginning of the academic year, and you will have the chance to talk about what kind of changes you want to bring if you become a course rep in front of all the classmates. And then there will be a voting session, so where all of your classmates will vote whoever they wants to become, whoever they want to see to be their course rep. So when you become a course rep, you will have the opportunity to join the Coaster forums monthly basis, where you can raise all the issues you have got, and also you will be able to attend course board meetings twice in a year, in an academic year, where you will be able to have a conversation in a broader way with you all in front of them, and you can raise any issues or any concerns you have got. So if you what kind of benefits you will get if you become a course rep. So if you become a course rep, you will first of all you will get all the leadership skills you need to have. If you want to go for you can show those leadership skills in your professional lives, which will boost your CV, and also as a confirmations, like you will get a certificate from your students union saying you have served as a course rep at the end of your term. And also, if you become a course rep, you will get the chance, like so many opportunities from the student union. Like in so many events, you'll get free tickets and so many like opportunities. Like if you fulfill some of the criteria of becoming a course rep of the month, you can become a course rep of the month, and you can enjoy Amazon vouchers. Like which is not that much, but which is really enjoyable. And also, if you become a course rep, what is the most benefit? The thing I would say, it will help you to build a relationship with your course rep and make changes in your classmates' life, and you can raise any issues and you can help your students, which will give you a very good opportunity to manage like how to manage time, how to manage people, communication skills, so many others. So yeah, so if you want to become a course rep, first of all, what you need to do, you need to contact your course director if there isn't any course rep in your course, or you can get in touch with us and you can email us or contact with us, and we can see is there any course reps in your course. Otherwise, you can put elections where you can nominate yourself and you can become a course rep or student leader. So yeah, that is all about course rep. And if you want to know more about course rep, just click the button, like saying London South Bank Students Union or South Bank SU, and you will see all information there saying your voice sections, and you'll find the course rep in more details. Thank you.
Oh, Ferdous is going to talk us through about what our advice team is, and what you do and why you might need advice. Go, Ferdous.
Thank you. So yeah, like sports club and society and course rep, advice service is another key topic for our student union. So our advice service is an independent and free service for our students, where students can get support and they can raise any concern that they have while they are staying or studying with the university. About our advice service, I must say we have a very, very flexible and helpful advice team. They are always ready to help you. You can get support and raise any concern related to your EC, academic misconduct, or fitness to practice, anything that you need support, obviously. And they are always ready to help you out. You can always get in touch with our advice service via email. Previously, we had the drop-in sessions where you can just come and seek help. Because of this pandemic, we are really unfortunate that we can't provide you that service. But yeah, we are always available in online, so feel free to email us and you will get all the details about our advice service on our website. Whenever you need support, just visit our website, which is SU Advice. At first, you need to go to our main website, and then you will find a blog where it says your advice, and then you can just go there and find the details, contact details, and the time they are available to help you. And now I want to pass it to Hattie to inform you how you can join with us as a team.
Yes, so last but not least, as a students' union, we often employ students to help us run the students' union. We're just doing a round of recruitment at the moment, so do keep an eye on our website, which is southbank.su. If you whack that into Google, it'll pull up a lovely, beautiful designed website. And I think under opportunities, there is like student employment opportunities, but we're not currently recruiting, but we will. I mean, probably by the time this video is out, we might be recruiting again, so keep an eye on it. And yeah, see you soon, hopefully. Cool. So last but not least, we're just going to talk through a bit about what you can do now. So here's our website. So refreshes, we've just had refreshes. We have an events page, and we also have our Let's Talk survey, which is really, really important. It's something that I never shut up about. Basically, it's when you start here as a student, you let us know what you're interested in, why you're here, a bit about who you are, and how we can help you, essentially. So that throughout the year, we can send you email updates of things like specifically that you're interested in. And we can also use that data. So if we, in September, for example, we noticed that a lot of students were concerned about COVID and online learning and not having enough access to resources and IT and all that kind of fun stuff. So we said to the university, you probably need to think about putting a lot of money into and supporting students with tech hardship funds and that kind of stuff. And the university has. And so that's one of the ways that you can help use your voice to help everyone else around you and help yourself as well, really. Yeah, and then finally, social media. Here's a shameless social media plug. Find us on Facebook, South Bank Students Union. I think our tag is like at South Bank SU. It's the same on Instagram, at South Bank SU, and Twitter. And we've all got our own little personal Twitters as well, if you want to see what we're up to and like the kind of campaigns that we engage in and stuff that we get up to day to day. And like thought pieces, conversations, just engaging with the higher education sector and like Students' Union as well nationally. I think that brings us to the end, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. So get in touch, southbank.su is our website, or you can email us as well, which is just hello@southbank.su. And you can contact us all by email as well with just our first names @southbank.su, because it's super easy to remember. So Rabbi @southbank.su, Hattie @southbank.su, Ferdous @southbank.su, and Joel @southbank.su. Thank you very much for joining us on this Get Clued Up, and hopefully we'll see you at one of our other events this week. What have we got? A hangout tomorrow with Rabbi. Ferdous has got a film night
Netflix
on
party.
Thursday. Yes, Netflix party. And all the details on that will be shared on our social media, so go check it out. Thank you very much for joining us, and we'll see you next week for another Get Clued Up. Bye.